Welcome back to Talking Pop Culture. We are going our top 5 current favorite artists right now. But before we do, if you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the video. Please give it the thumbs up. Mark. This was hard, this one.
It was a bit hard. I had a few swaps in and out, so yeah.
Like, I've only known artists just for that one kind of, like, looking at mine, like, maybe 2 of the artists, there's 2 series that I've read them from, but a lot of them are just, from just current series that I'm reading. But I've never really been, I've always been about the story. I've never really, but lately, I don't know, man, I've been focusing and I've been enjoying the art, and especially like comics that I'm not enjoying story-wise, if the art's still really good, I'll still get it just for them.
Yeah, 100%. So if you notice the art, then you know it's good. If you don't notice the art, then you're just engaging in the story, right? Yeah.
No, exactly right. So who have you got for your 5th favorite artist at the moment?
5th favorite artist at the moment, because I've only read one story and it's only a 3-book series. But I've heard like off podcasts and stuff like this. This dude is amazing. But it's Jason Fabok, who did 3 Jokers. So,
yeah.
This story wasn't great. I've got to be honest. This art was phenomenal. Like, I'm looking through his stuff. Red Hood looked awesome. Barbara Gordon looked amazing. Like I really like Batman with the yellow symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Which apparently Williamson's bringing back.
Williamson's bringing it back. Yeah, I was going to say Williamson's bringing it back.
I'm happy about that. So, but yeah, that was definitely a standout, and it really, he did all the covers as well, I think. So yeah, big fan of him. So yeah, that's all I can go by. But I just remember just going, wow, this is just amazing. So
yeah, that's like that book Harleen. I haven't got that on my list now that you said that. It was just a 3-issue, Black Label magazine format, and Sedgwick, I can't remember his first name, but Sedgwick, beautiful art. But yeah, I should have maybe checked those kind of short issue miniseries because there's a really good artist in them. But yeah, I love all the covers were amazing for that series, the 3 Jokers. I bought every single cover. I bought every variant. There's like 4 or 5 variants every issue, and I got like all the cards, the cards for it.
Yeah, I got about 8 of them. So yeah.
Well, my number 5 is Bruno Redondo, if that's how you say his name. Nightwing, he's currently doing with our boy Tom Taylor. There's nothing else that I'm reading with him in it, but I'm really loving his art with Nightwing. I'm loving the way the characters are, loving the action scenes. But yeah, Bruno Redondo. If you know other books that he's doing art on, please let us know. With any of these artists that we mentioned, if there's any other books you recommend, let us know in the comment section. If you also have artists that we haven't mentioned that you feel are really good, let us know in the comment section so we can check them out. Who you got at number 4?
At number 4, I have got a Liam Sharp. So I've got a Green Lantern sort of thing. But
I've read a couple of his stuff.
He also did early on Wonder Woman as well.
And that's it. Wonder Woman, I was trying to think. Like, was it Rebirth Wonder Woman? He did?
Rebirth. He didn't do Year One.
Yep.
Yeah, so I really like his art. I think they're the only 2 series I've gone through it, but yeah, Wonder Woman was really well done. They had some good artists on that through it, but yeah. And then, like, again, I didn't like that Green Lantern story, but Liam Sharp's art was like, wow. I could just look at the art. I don't even need to read the dialogue. So, but yeah.
Yeah, that's the good thing. Some artists, you don't need, like you can just look at the pictures and know exactly what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just updating mine now that you've just mentioned someone, and I'm just like, you know what? I just thought of someone else, and I'm like, I can't believe I forgot that person in my list. So I'm putting them in. I'm kicking out.
I've got a feeling
kicking out one person, and I'm putting. I'm putting in another person. But my number 4, I got Tony S. Daniel. Love his art, Deathstroke.
Oh yeah.
And he's currently doing Nocterra with Scott Snyder. But Nocterra especially. The way Val looks, like the main hero in this book. I'm in love. Like, my girlfriend's in the room there, but not say it too loud. But in absolute love with her, man. She looks amazing. Just the action, everything about that book looks absolutely amazing. Like the story's starting to get a bit boring for me. We're only 5 issues or 6 issues in. I'm only up to 5, but I'm sure he'll pick up. But the art is just absolutely amazing. So yeah, who you got at number 3?
And number 3, I have got Mike Perkins. So he's doing the Swamp Thing at the moment.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. The only other thing that I've read him in is, I've seen him in is Iron Fist, which I did the review last time we were catching up. But yeah, he's got a bit of a darker tone to it. I don't know if that's because of the colorist that he's always with, but it always seems a bit darker. So he fits Swamp Thing really well. When I was reading Iron Fist, it didn't to start with, but then sometimes you just get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started appreciating how good it was. So yeah, I kind of like Mike Perkins. I think he's English. So I've heard a podcast interview of him, and seems like a really cool dude. So yeah, I really like his art with Swamp Thing. So, and his new design of the new Swamp Thing, it's similar, obviously, but it's a little bit smaller, different, it's a more humanized character. But yeah, I'm liking his art at the moment, so I'll put him up there. So
nice. Well, I'm now that you said, I'm just trying to get this because I just want to show this photo of this next artist because I nearly bought the original artwork for it, but for some reason my computer doesn't want to load it up. There it is. Yep, there it is. View image. I don't know if it's going to be really good quality of it, but my number 3 that I updated it and kicked out Daniel Nicolos. Sorry, mate, that I kicked you out, but we're talking Wonder Woman just before from Sharp, and that just got me thinking about Nicola Scott. A fellow Aussie, absolutely amazing. I just want to show this cover right here. I nearly bought,
nice.
I didn't say I nearly bought it. Like I got this signed, but when I was seeing her at Supernova, we're flicking through and I got this cover signed because I absolutely love. This is my favorite Wonder Woman cover. Absolutely adore it. And I'm flicking through and I've seen the original artwork for it. And I'm like, I want to get it. And I speak to the missus, telling the missus, hey, go up and ask how much it is because I don't want to seem like a cheapskate. And she's like, no. Anyway, later on went onto Instagram and see it was like $4,000. So like I didn't ask because I would have said, yep, see you later, love. But Nicola Scott, man, she is absolutely amazing. Not just in Wonder Woman, she did Nightwing with another Aussie, Andrew Constant, I think his name was. Love Nicola Scott artwork. She really like Wonder Woman is her is her bread and butter. And she said it herself for Supernova. She loves doing Wonder Woman. She just represents everything, draws absolutely everything perfectly. Who you got at number 2?
Number 2, I have a Dexter Soy. So he did Batman the Outsiders.
Yep.
He did Red Hood, the Outlaws, and the Outlaws for a little bit.
Yep.
And
I got that one.
Yeah, and he's about to. I think he's just jumped on Suicide Squad, so he's on the next few issues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looks cartoony-ish, but it looks cool cartoonish. So it looks very fine. So I like his style. I love it how he drew Red Hood in the start of that series with Scott Liddell. And another thing, Batman and the Outsiders, I didn't enjoy it too much, but that art was amazing. Like the way he drew Ra's al Ghul in that, the best I've seen Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. So that's my number 2.
Mine number 2 is Felipe Watanabe. I think I say it. He's doing Ordinary Gods with Cole Higgins and Radiant Black with Cole Higgins, which are 2 of my of 3 favorite books. Like number 1 is my favorite book, who I've got my favorite artist as well. But yeah, man, I love the look. He really does bring out the characters. The characters look awesome. The action scenes look awesome. I just like the artwork in Ordinary Gods and Radiant Black is just absolutely amazing. The character expressions he does as well look so realistic. And it just gets you invested more in the character when they can show really good emotions. Like there's some people in there when they draw the emotions, it's just not really there. And obviously we should give out shout outs to the colorists as well, because they're the ones that add the color and make it even more amazing. But yeah, Felipe Watanabe is my number 2. Who you got at number 1?
Well, my number 1, you already mentioned it, that apparently I put in your mind. It was Nicola Scott.
Oh, well, there you go.
I do. I've always had him. This one was signed too as well. I've always, like, from the moment I've seen her art, I like that you can tell the difference. The way she draws faces, you can just see it just come to life and stuff like that. And you can just, as soon as I see it, like, I don't even need to look at the name. I go, that's a Nicola Scott art.
Yeah, you know with her art, 100%.
Yeah. It's just amazing. She did a little bit of, I got a mini series of Mirror. She did a little bit of that, a few covers of that, and I've got that, and I got her to sign that. What else did she do recently as well? She did do a cover of Red Hood and the Outlaws.
Yeah.
Cover, and I got that one as well. And then, the way that in the Green Arrow 80th anniversary, the way that she drew Black Canary. Did you see how amazing Black Canary looked? I mean, like, she looked beautiful.
Now that you said that, I totally forgot about that book. Yes.
I'm looking at the drawing. Like, Green Arrow looked pretty cool, but Diana Lane, wow, she should do a Black Canary like comic book. That's what I thought. But yeah,
I think Black Canary, like, in general, should get a comic book. I think she's a very underused character. But yeah, Nicola Scott, man, any character, like, she can do anything, man. She can do any character, and like, she's proved with Nightwing, she can do the dark kind of side of things. Wonder Woman, she's proved she can do the light side of things. I felt bad because when I went to Supernova, I rolled up with, like, I got all the single issues of Rebirth that she done, and I'm rolling up with a stack of comics, and I'm like, I'm really sorry. Just please, when we're in America, these Comic Cons, people walk up, sit boxes on my table and say, I'll see you later, and come back. Like, don't worry, mate, I'm happy. This is what we're paid for. We're here to sign your books. That's what we're here for. Don't ever worry about that stuff. And then that made me like, I'm like, man, you are Wonder Woman. You know what I mean? Like, you are Wonder Woman. Like, this is amazing. 100%.
She's like one of the most, like, the same thing when I went to Supernova, and she just literally chatting to me for like 20 minutes. Like, she didn't stop. Like, she just wanted to chat. She's one of the most lovely people I've ever met.
Oh, yeah. Yes, 100%. Well, my number 1 is Chris Samney, who is doing Firepower at the moment, and I love it. I wish that hope they make an animation film, and I don't know if these artists are allowed to do that or can do animation, but if he was to draw it, it was even better. But Firepower has the best artwork. Like, it's just, I love it. I love it. It's my favorite book, like, story-wise and artwork-wise at the moment. But yeah, Chris Samney, hands down, my favorite. I don't know anything else that he's pretty much done. So if you know anything, please let us know in the comment section below. If there's any of these, especially Chris Samney, if there's any other books that he may have done that I haven't read, I will jump on them. I don't care. Like I said, with comics now, I'm starting to, if the art's good, I'll stick to it. I'll stick to it. If the artist goes and the story's crap, I'll then jump off it. But, I mean, I want to support the artists now as much as the writers. That's how I see it. There you go. So, guys, let us know your favorite artists in the comment section below. If there's any artists you like, let us know so we can check it out. And we'll give you our thoughts as well in the comments when you recommend. As always, thank you, everyone, for watching. We appreciate it. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you guys soon.
See ya.